The Poems of Kim Sowol. Despite his short life, he is considered one of the most beloved poets in Korea. Many of his poems have been turned into songs and are still sung today. Poem 1, Azalea. I'm disgusting to look at. When you go, I will send you off without a word. Weak acid in Yeongbyeon. Azalea. Beautiful, I'll sow them on your way. Thorny steps. That flower laid down. You're going to trample on them. I'm disgusted to see you. When you go, I will weep even if I die. Poem 2, Mommy, Nunaya. Mommy, Nunaya, let's live by the river. In the courtyard, the glittering 17, light of golden sand. Outside the back door, the song of the reeds. Mommy, 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 let's live by the river. Poem 3, Mountain flowering. Flowers bloom in the mountains. Flowers are blooming, without spring and summer to go. The flowers bloom in the mountains. In the mountains. The flower that blooms all alone like me. Little bird crying in the mountains. I love the flowers. In the mountains. In the mountains. There's a flower centipede in the mountains. Flowers in the mountains. Without spring and summer to go. The flowers are gone. Poem 4, Long afterward. Far in the future, when you find me, then my words I forgot. If you say to yourself, I missed you so much, I forgot. If you still say, I forgot because I couldn't believe it. Not today, not yesterday. I forgot then in the distant future. Poem 5, Choson. Shattered name. The name that broke up in the air. A name that has no owner even if I call it. The name that I will die while singing. The words that remain in my heart. I've never been able to finish. The one I loved. The one I loved. The red sun has set on the western ridge. The herd of deer mourns. On the mountain where you sit apart. I call your name. I call to you through the snow. I call to you over and over again. The sound of my call is drowned out. But the gap between heaven and earth is so wide. Even if I stand and become a stone in this place, the name I will die calling. The one I loved. The one I loved. Poem 6, Yeongbyeon. 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 Ali Yeongbyeon. My sister, who lived in Garamga on the Jindugong River, came to the village in front of the Jindugong River. Once upon a time, in Korea. In the far back of our country, was killed by her stepmother's jealousy. I should call her sister. Oh, don't say it. My sister died of envy. She died and became a bird of paradise. I can't forget my 9-year-old brother. I can't forget her even after she died. When the night is deep, when everyone else is sleeping, I am sad as I move from one mountain to another. Poem 7. If only we had our own moisturizing Taiwanese land. I would have dreamed of it. That my comrades and I might rest. Finished a day's work in the fields. And return to the village at sunset. Merrily, in a dream. But homeless was my body. If only we had a land to moisturize. Wandering thus, in the morning, with the sun low in the sky. With each new lamentation gained. East and west, north and south. My body floats away, behold. No glimmer of hope, no glimmer of starlight. Nothing but the waves, on my breast, on my limbs. But perhaps, alas for me, day by day, there is a path before me. Day after day before me lies the slender road. I shall go forth. One step, another step. On the hillside I see all the dawn comrades, me alone, scouring the mountainside. Poem 8. I lived without knowing the world. I heard the words I can't go and come. I heard the words I can't go and come. I climbed Mansusan Mountain. I wish I could see you today. If I could have seen you today, I would have lived without knowing the world. With lips that were cold to the touch. The same words a little more cleverly. Even though it is now. I would rather have lived without knowing the world. I didn't know what they mean when they say, turn around and be carefree. I knew what it meant. I wish I had known what it meant to say, if you turn away, you are indifferent. I wish I had burned grass on her grave.